Welcome to the 2019 IERA Harescramble series. This is round 11, held in Winterset, Iowa. Just watching some of the other classes take off here. Running open B. As you can tell, there's about 30 people in my class. Now I'm up. I actually didn't want to start with everybody else, so thanks KTM. No, I didn't prime my fuel pump in time. I practiced and practiced, but time came down to it, I didn't get it. But anyway, we're off. And I didn't have the best start, so right off the bat, I'm playing catch up. My phone's going off, unprofessional. So I'm gonna say this now. You're gonna notice me complaining a lot about my suspension throughout the video. I don't include every time I complained, because trust me, there was a lot. But there's a couple times that it catches up to me. There's a downed rider right there. Hopefully that guy's okay. But it catches up to me later in the race, and you'll see that. But I can't ride a rut to save my life. The bike just constantly wants to do its own thing, and the bike's set up for an aggressive, heavier motocross racer. I'm doing about the opposite. Got that sound of the two-stroke behind me, putting pressure on me. But then we come up to this bottleneck. Looking back, I could have definitely squeezed by all that, but it's early on in the race and I didn't need to ride too aggressive. As we're going into the grass track here, not sure where I'm at position-wise. I know I'm towards the back because of my start, but can't explain to you guys how awesome this course was. So much single track that was just perfect. Motocross track. There's all kinds of creek crossings just like these. Gonna come up on some tunnels and a short enduro section at the end. Jumping around a little bit, nothing too exciting going on there. Right here, thank God for hand guards, saved my fingers bouncing off that tree. Across the creek over there is one of the tunnels. We'll be getting to that in just a second, making our way over there. So in this corner, you can see I'm struggling to keep my bike from sliding out. And right here it does. So let's replay that. This is what I'm working with the entire race. But let's continue. It does only get worse from there. In the open grass track here, just letting the 250 eat. We're coming up on the first tunnel here. Let me tell you, this is sick. The instructor at the beginning of the race said to keep to the right, and it's pretty clear why. It gets deep. This whole section was pretty nice. Quite a few creek crossings. Had a nice flow to it, especially whenever I could turn. Rule number 1 of racing, don't look back. I'm a bot at racing, so there's that. But it's cool. That's what makes it fun. And there's this guy, I don't know what he was doing. He's back in it. I started to really figure out that I was better off not riding in the track. Just because of then I didn't have to worry about my front end sliding out. That's where the mud seemed to really throw things off, like that. Check this one. That didn't feel good at all. Give this dude a thumbs up, like, yeah, just a dipshit here, don't mind me. But I ended up twisting my leg backwards.
Twisted my leg backwards, that felt great.
My leg was still facing forward in a normal riding position as I was on the ground rolling. But we're back off.
Fucking wanting to wash out on me. Can't fucking ride a rut to save my life.
And this is where I started to go on my rant. Cut most of it out, but I was not happy to say the least.
I think I'm selling this thing whenever I get back.
Good old GoPro here, not being able to show the hills as hills. This was a pretty steep one. Nice little cabin in the woods. Hey, look at me, being a nice guy, wiping the camera for you guys. Coming up on another tunnel here. That's the people watching. Make me nervous. This one had a solid bottom, that's pretty nice for a change. Coming into this creek section, now this was fun. Riding it all the way down. I wish I could have rode it faster, but not confident on the bike totally. Coming into the motocross section here, you'd think that I would have this under control. You'd think it'd be my section since my bike's set up for motocross. But no, you still need the riding ability, and I don't have that.
I'm good.
Yeah, dude, I'm good. This is just nothing new to me. This enduro section was super cool. Never crossed a log before on the 250 SXF, so was kind of nervous first time around, but didn't handle too bad. Coming into scoring here.
948.
That was the first lap. Just back onto the motocross track. Get my picture taken. Just out here popping terror offs and we're straight getting it. Second lap, making sure you guys can see. And as you notice, these ruts are starting to swallow me up. Second lap, everybody's gone through. Ruts are getting deeper. The water's getting deeper.
The water's cold.
Mind you, it's only 40 degrees out here. And by the end of this race, I was soaked. I actually poured water out of my boot. It was well worth it though. Right here I came up on this guy. I was really confused as to what was going on. But hey, we're still going. Fighting with my front end the entire way. Right here, come up on the hill climb and it's a lot more rutted out. I see this guy pointing to me to take this little bypass right here. Seen this guy taking it, so I figured why not. Takes you right back up to the trail here. You hear that? That guy was yelling at me. I heard the thank you at the end, but I don't know what he was saying before that. Kind of let these clips go here while I give a little update. I feel like I should. It's been quite a while. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you have no idea what I've been up to. Instagram's been about the only thing I've been posting on. It's how I've been staying up to date. It's the only thing I've really interacted with, really. I got a 2019 KTM 500 EXC now. I still got the WR250, it's still my stunt bike. Letting these faster riders pass here, they're in a different class. But I still got my stunt bike, I've got the race bike, and I've got a 2019 KTM 500 EXC now. The reason for that, the WR250 is having some motor issues, and I'm getting that thing redone this winter. About ate it in the creek, no big deal. Really wish I knew who had those pictures right there. That's probably some pretty nice shots in the creek. But anyway, I got the WR250, it's got some issues. I fixed it by getting this KTM 500. Been loving that bike. I took it to Dallas, as I'm struggling to get a tear off here. Took it to Dallas a couple weekends ago as of the recording. But it was the next weekend after this race. Had a blast in Dallas. There will definitely be a video coming of that next. And now I'm kind of to the point where I don't know if I should do a video like this for the Dallas ride, of me talking over it. I don't know if I should do kind of like an update, or if I should just let the video play out with some music. I don't really know. So let me know how you guys like this. Definitely leave me some feedback, good or bad. Leave it in the comments, message me, DM me on Instagram, whatever you want to do. Just let me know how you like this style of video. It was definitely different for me. It's hard for me to talk like this, especially for 15 minutes now, to myself. I hate talking on the phone. This feels about the same, but hey, you know, I feel like this is going to be better quality for the video and overall more interesting. I think that it would be better and more interactive being able to talk over the clips like I am, rather than just letting them play out. But right here, seeing that beta reminds me, for 2019, I got invited out to the Beta USA Demo Day, held in California, Missouri. I've still got all my clips from that, and I could definitely do an edit showing off on all the bikes that I test rode, what I thought about them. I think it'd be super interesting, especially on the 500, because comparing the Beta 500 that I rode to my KTM 500 that I have now, there are quite some differences, and I fell in love with that 302 stroke. I think it'd be some quality video. Coming up on the end here, nothing else too exciting happens, and there's that checkered flag. Now that pretty well wraps it up for the 2019 IERA series. Wasn't much of a series for me because my hand getting broken earlier in the season and things working out to where I had the majority of my life taken up. 2020, it ain't gonna be that way. There's gonna be lots more racing, lots more stunt rides, lots more adventures, because I got some different things in plan. Right now I got the Beta Demo Day playing in the background. This is me on the 302 stroke. Definitely gonna have to make a video of this. It's gonna be more to come. This clip here, got the Dallas ride, Sub Sluts 2019. Let me know how you like it. Just a little bit showing you what's to come. Anyway, thanks for watching. Corky's out. Peace.